Good morning, Periscope. Good morning. Good morning, Periscope. Good morning and happy Friday to everyone. It's the end of the week. We are excited. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. If you are listening to this replay, you can still tap the screen to give me hearts. They still count. For those of you joining that do not know me, I'm Clarissa and I'm a blogger. You can access my website at chickchatcc.com. Good morning, Andrea. My blog website, again, is chickchatcc.com. On my website, as soon as you access it, within 5 seconds, you should get a pop-up asking you to subscribe to my email address. Hey, so Renee, how you doing, girl? How are my babies? Hey, Kim. Hey, Rachel, my love. Thank you guys for the hearts. Thank you so much. Good morning. Happy Friday from Angie from Dyersburg, Tennessee. Woo woo! Hey, Sugar. Hey, Rosie, Shantae. Thank you so much for the heart. You guys are so sweet. You know I need that love. You know I need that energy. You have no idea how I felt this morning when I woke up. But I am committed and I'm here to share with you on this morning. Good morning, sweetie. So again, I'm Clarissa. I'm a blogger. My website is chickchatcc.com. Please swipe to the right. Hey, Katrina. Please swipe. Oh, you look beautiful. Thank you. You're so sweet to me. Swipe to the right to share this broadcast with your friends, your followers. Good morning. I think that's Sharice. Good morning, Sharice. Swipe to the right to share this broadcast with your followers. If you have an iPhone, if you have an Android device, swipe up to share this broadcast with your friends. We definitely want to get more and more people on. Thank you, Wayanetta, for inviting people to the broadcast. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for the hearts. Remember, this will only be 15 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and jump right in. So good morning. Thank you for sharing. You guys are so super sweet to me. I appreciate that. So if you follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, you saw this morning's, hopefully you saw this morning's blog question. And if you're not following me, my handle is Clarissa_chick-chat. Clarissa_chick-chat. So we'll jump right in. So this morning's question is, thank you for sharing this morning. Hey, Shantae, this morning's question is, do you have support? Intentional pause. Do you have support? Okay, so you know I have 3 points for you, right? So go ahead and type number one in your comment box to hear the very first point this morning. Do you have support? Number one, I see them. Okay, so number one is plant. One word, plant. What I mean by plant is, have you planted the seed of support to your friends and family? So we always want support, and sometimes we don't even mind reciprocating support, meaning after someone supports us, we're willing to reach back to them and give support. However, how many of us are willing to initiate support from the onset? This is someone that hasn't supported you yet, but you're willing to support them. So you're able to initiate firstly, hey Tara, that's my cousin, y'all. You are able to initiate support to them from the onset, not just a give-take relationship, not just a reciprocation, but you are willing to plant the seed of support. So number one was plant. Okay, so this blog is about, do you have support? So first ask yourself, have you planted any seeds of support? And you guys know I do stuff all the time, so I'll just give my examples. So when I was raising money for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, I think in about 2 weeks I raised $3,500. And that was simply because the people that I contacted to support me, guess what? I had previously supported them. So I had planted that seed from the onset of supporting someone else. So it's always good when we want people to show up and embody and finances to support us. But ask yourself, have you planted the seeds of support? Have you supported someone else? Ready for number 2? Type number 2 in the comment box. Remember, this morning's question is, do you have support? I need to see some 2s. Number two, ask. One word, ask. I know that sounds so simple, but I promise you we don't do it. Have you asked for support? So I'll be very transparent. At the time that I was abandoned from my marriage, my daughter was she wasn't even a year and a half yet. She was 1 year old, and I would always say, well, people know I need help. People know I'm a single mom now. People know I work full time. People know I'm always working in the ministry. Why don't they offer to help me? Why don't they ask if I need this or if I need that? So that was the wrong attitude for me to have. Okay, we're talking about growth. This is the judgment-free zone, right? So I'll be transparent. That was initially my attitude because at that time I was such in a dark place. I was broken. I was hurt. I was in disbelief. And I said, people know my situation. Why don't they? And I once had someone tell me, well, Clarissa, you do it so seamlessly. We thought you were okay. We didn't think you needed help. We didn't think you wanted help. But at the same time, in my mind, I'm like, why haven't they asked? So turn the table. Remember we talked yesterday. Be mature, be an adult, and simply ask. Okay? Even now, just being transparent, even now, after I ask once, if you haven't texted me back, I don't want to text you again and ask. And one of my friends, she's on this scope. She said, Clarissa, asking more than once is not begging. Just ask again. It's like, you may have a point there. So guys, please ask. Good morning, Katrina. So please ask if you need support. Don't expect people to know. Don't make people know. Don't expect people to be genies and into your brain and just are going to assume or presume that they know exactly what you need. It's not the case. So especially if you are a strong and confident woman, like I think myself to be, you just get it done. So a lot of times people sit back and they're like, you got it figured out. You got it mastered. But deep down inside, they can't see your core. So your core is that place that you are after you've done working at the end of the day, after you put the babies in bed. That's your core. So our core sometimes wants and hungers for that support, but our circle doesn't know. The people on the outside, they don't know, okay? Yes, and Lord knows I need some help. You got to ask, okay? So put down your pride, put down your whatever it is, your ego, it's hard when you've been hurt so many times. I get that, and I'm the queen of being hurt, as most of you probably know. But it's true. We just have to ask, guys. And the worst thing that they can say is no. It's a 50-50. They can either say yes or they can either say no. And if they say no, you move on. You move forward. You don't hold grudges. Yes or no, get your yes or no and go on. Kind of like in sales or anything else, it's the numbers game. Just keep asking until you get that yes. Okay, so that was number 2. You ready for number 3? Type number 3 in your comment box. Number 3. So the blogs, okay. You have not because you asked not. Very good. I like that. That's true. Knock and the door shall be open, right? That's very good. I like that. Okay, looks like some folks are ready for number 3. Trina, 1, 2, and 3. How about a playback? Okay, so number 3 is appreciate. And they are in order of, these are in rank order. So, Katrina, number 1 was plant. Okay, have you planted the seeds of support? That's not just reciprocating support after someone has supported you, but it's actually planting the seed and being willing to be the first person to support in the relationship. Number two was ask. Have you asked for the support of others, or are you just expecting them to know that you need the support and read your brain and come to you? Who are you? Whatever. Ask if you need support, okay? Me included, guys, okay? Number three, appreciate. Number three is appreciate. If someone is willing to help you, let's say, for example, me, I'll use my daughter. Again, being a single mom, if someone is willing to help me with her, I'm not going to inconvenience them. If I can help it, and if they don't mind, I'm not going to inconvenience them. I'm trying to get to their house, or you're welcome, or I'm trying to meet them halfway, or I'm trying to make sure if someone is going to help me, I am not inconveniencing them, and I'm showing my appreciation. Do you say thank you? You know? Some people, they're like, oh, okay, they knew I appreciated it. Keep the hearts going. That's so sweet. Thank you. Do you show your appreciation? Does that person feel like they have, you really understood their sacrifice for whatever they did for you? Just like, the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, when I did that, I was so sure to thank those people that had spent their money to help me. Okay, so it's not just about childcare. So this goes into any facet of our life. Even after an interview, do you send a thank you? Show your appreciation, guys. After somebody gives you a letter of recommendation, do you thank them? Do you say, wow, thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to write me this letter? It's just any good deed that someone does. Oops. Any good deed that someone does for us, guys, don't minimize it. Don't discount it and just say, oh, well, she was sitting at home anyway, so it really didn't put her out of her way to watch my child. Well, she could have been asleep, not watching your child. You know what I mean? So never minimize what someone else's sacrifice and time is so valuable to me. Time is greater than money. And sometimes when it comes to me, depending on what it is. So let's not be, and then this is the thing I was going to say earlier. Let's not have on that hat where we think, oh, well, this person has to do this for me, or they have to do. No one has to do anything at all for you. So the fact that people are willing to show you support, and especially those that do it time and time again, because they're willing, you need to show your appreciation. Don't have them going out of their way. When people gave me $50, $75 donations for cystic fibrosis, I was trying to meet them wherever they were. What time do you get off? What area are you in? But we want people coming all the way around town to help us. No, I'm giving you a mattress. Can you bring it to my house? No. Y'all stop that. Let's show appreciation, because you know what happens? We're ruining good people. Okay, so that example I told you guys last week where I showed love to a young lady, went completely out of my way last Friday. Do you know that young lady has not said thank you yet? Right. And it's all good because I wanted to do it. It was from my heart. So it's really okay. But what that message that it sends me is that she didn't appreciate it. So I don't know if I'll be so apt the next time to go out of my way. I learned that a long time ago. People don't have to do anything for you. No, ma'am. So that young lady has not said thank you yet. She hasn't been taught the importance of it. Exactly. And we sometimes assume just because we grown adults that everybody knows that, or that everybody has that together, but we don't, guys. So let's be, what do I say? Honest with ourselves. Let's be authentic with ourselves and look back and say those three things. Hey, mommy. My mommy just joined. She went out of town yesterday, so I miss her already. Okay, so again, just to recap real quickly, this morning's question was, do you have support? And the 3 things you're going to ask yourself about support. Thank you for your hearts. Remember, tap the screen to give me hearts. If you are wondering if you have support, A, have you planted into someone else? Have you planted support? You're saying something. Be authentic. Yes, you have to be. It's the only way we change is if we know where we are. Okay, so do you have support? Have you planted? Number 1, have you planted? Have you planted? Have you planted? 3 times intentional. Appreciation is very important, especially if that's your love language. Yes, I like that, Renee. Okay, number 2, ask. Have you asked for support, or do you expect everyone to just offer? Do you have a sense of entitlement? Okay, and number 3, appreciate. Have you shown true appreciation for those that have given you support? Or are you making good people, nice people, no longer willing to support you because you simply don't show appreciation when they have? Okay, so I'm at my 15-minute mark, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for sharing this broadcast. Thank you so much for whoever that's the blue and green, keeping those hearts going and tapping that screen. I love you guys. If you're watching the replay, you can tap the screen as well to give me hearts. Check out my website, chickchatcc.com. Subscribe to my email newsletter. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Clarissa_chickchat, and check out my brand new YouTube channel, Clarissa Chick Chat. I appreciate you guys, and remember, I'll be back Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Follow me on social media to understand or to know what the topic will be for Monday. I'll check back in Sunday and probably give you a brief recap, but I will be back on. Thank you, Director 11, for subscribing. So I will be back on this afternoon very briefly to see if this scope has caused you to change in your mind, change your thoughts in your mind by this afternoon. So think through what we just discussed. Do you have support? Be authentic. Be honest with yourself. Ask yourself those 3 questions. Number 1 was plant. Number 2 was ask. And number 3 was appreciation. And let's talk about it this afternoon, okay? You guys don't be quiet in the afternoon when I hop back on. So when you see me go live, jump in. Let me know if you thought about this. Let it saturate in your minds, saturate in your spirit. Have an awesome Friday. Happy Friday to everyone. And I'll see you this afternoon. Bye.